Okay guys, cheers. Who the heck decides to do a live stream, right? Beside a campfire in Florida, springtime, 80-degree weather. This is all for you guys. So today I want to talk about, kind of some of the things that we've been up to, some of the things that we're going to get up to, a few of the new gear things that I'm trying to work out right now, and then we're going to talk about, some of the things that you guys might like to see, and we're going to talk about the 500 subscriber giveaway kind of thing that we're going to be doing once we get to that. So the only thing I can say to do, let's get it. Okay, so some of the things that I want to talk about, like what we've been up to. Like I did some prepping together this time. I actually wrote like some little notes down and stuff. So what we've been up to, obviously you guys know that she's fine. That's fine. Obviously you guys know that we got the kayak, and but a lot of you guys may not have realized that when I got a new kayak, Sarah said, I don't know if I really want a kayak. And then 3 days later, we were going to get her a new kayak. So Sarah is part of the, I'd call her the Yak Bros sister version. So she's my kayaking partner. So but that's been fun. We've been going out doing a lot of kayaking. We've been getting up to some like kayak fishing and stuff like that, and fishing is something that I haven't really done a lot of on the channel, and I kind of wanted to get into that, but I don't really know like if that's something you guys are really into seeing. So in the comments, let me know what you think about that. Is fishing something that you'd like to see us do, some kayak fishing and things like that? But when I went down and camped with the Florida bushcraft guys, I kind of did a little bit of fishing with that hobo reel, and that was awesome. I really had a lot of fun there, and it kind of rekindled that want to go fishing and stuff. So let me know. But along the same lines as the kayaking and stuff like that, it's not just getting the kayak. We have been literally on a shopping spree, basically, with getting, the kayaks, Sarah's kayak, the paddles, the PFDs, all the gear, so we've spent a lot of time over the past couple weeks buying gear and, just acquiring everything we need. And so we've really been, and we've been having a lot of fun doing it. It's been well worth it to do that. Now for myself, maybe in a future video I'll kind of get into kind of the in-depth stuff on my kayak, if you guys are interested in that. I actually have done a kayak mod so far. I've done the seat mod on there, where I raised my seat up a little bit, and at first I really didn't think I digged it. I really didn't like it. It was I don't know, it was just, I couldn't get comfortable paddling it, and it took a little while to kind of figure out kind of how I wanted to do it. And
there's two bunnies back there.
Maddie's chasing bunny rabbits. But it took a little while to kind of get set up and get me set up the way I want it. Hang on just a second. Maddie, come. Good girl, come on. So, got to get Maddie, leave those bunnies alone. But anyway, I wasn't sure if I really liked the way the seat was working, but I had to kind of adjust the feet and kind of get everything adjusted to where now I'm actually really happy with the way. We went out yesterday and I paddled some, and it turned out really good yesterday, so I'm really happy with that. Let me look at these comments real quick and see who we got here. So we got Jesse here, Countryside Russell, my father-in-law Greg is here, my brother-in-law Aaron. So yeah, I hear the kayak fishing. You guys want to see some of that? Countryside Russell says it's raining in Ohio. Well, it ain't raining here, buddy. I can tell you that. It's kind of raining off of me, but it ain't raining. But which is surprising.
Daddy said it's not. At least it's not raining.
Yeah, at least it's not raining. That's right. I'm surprised. So, you know, kind of on the side of what we've been doing, kind of ties into what we've got coming up. So, if everything goes right, I do have a camping trip that I'm going to be doing this coming weekend. And that'll be fun. I need to get back out in the woods, you know. Literally the other night I was just feeling down in the dumps, and I couldn't really pinpoint it. But we got out here and I built me a fire and had some campfire therapy with a mixed drink. And it was just, it was kind of what I needed, but I know I've got to get back out into the woods. And Johnny, you in the house? Hey. But yeah, I've got to get back out into the woods. So this weekend, fingers crossed, everything goes right, I'll be able to get out and do that camping trip. But I want to do a kayak camping trip, but I don't want to make the kayak the main focus of the channel now. So I'm going to try to be careful kind of how I put the kayak into the channel. I don't want to make, every video about the kayak and stuff like that. So we're gonna do some kayak fishing. I do want to do the kayak camping, but I just don't want to make it the main focus of the channel. So this weekend, fingers crossed, I'm going to get back out into the woods, like I said, and do the camping. So but kind of, along the lines of camping and gear and stuff like that, I kind of wanted to show you guys a few things that I've been working on. I really want to make this year more about me getting more organized with my gear and kind of condensing things down so I don't have everything spread out quite so much. And so what I did was I went on Etsy and I found this little pouch. And of course it didn't have the little flame on it when I first got it, but I ordered that and I put that on there myself. But this is my new fire kit, and I just thought it would be really cool to have like a few little kits that were kind of all included. I could just easily grab it. And I'll put a link, I should have already, but I'll put a link in the description of this video if you're interested in finding one of these pouches. I want to say it was like 20 bucks or something like that, 25 bucks maybe for the pouch, which seems like a lot, but this thing is very, very well made. It's made in the USA, and just very well made. But I want to just open it up real quick and kind of show you what I've got in here. And this is kind of just a all-in-one kit here. So I don't know if you can even see this, but so what we've got is I've got my fire steel over here. This is waxed jute twine. Now I've got my fat lighter right there. This is my pocket bellows to kind of blow the flame back to life if I have to. Got just a little emergency pocket knife to cut up my fat lighter if I need it. Then of course I got my Bic lighter. I have my little windproof matches. And then in here, this is actually pretty neat. This is a little bitty, it's a little bitty a little bitty can of waxed cotton tinder. So I actually made these myself, DIY. But if you had to, you could actually take this tin right here and make tiny little bits of char cloth or charred punk wood if you had to. It wouldn't make much, but you could actually do it with that. So, but this is just my little fire kit. And I thought that it would be really cool for my gear to just be able to have this all packed away in one neat little bundle. And so then, you know, with me, everything kind of goes down this tunnel. I get tunnel vision, and it's all I want to think about. So I went along this, and after jumping down this rabbit hole, I decided I would go with this pouch. Now this is a little bit bigger pouch than I thought it was going to be, but it actually worked out pretty cool. So I wanted a water filter pouch, and obviously it came in, it's a little bit bigger, but this pouch has got the molly straps on the back of it, and you can see it's got a little bit of molly along the sides of it in the front. And it's not exactly what I was wanting, but it actually turned out pretty cool. I'll open this up and show you too. So this thing turned out to be my little canteen pouch. So it's got my canteen and my canteen cup in it with the lid. It's got my bag for my water filter in there, my CNOC bag for my water filter. It's got down here, I've got another little tin, and in this little tin here, I've got water purification tabs in there. And then in the front of my pouch here, I've got a bandana for pre-filtering my water. And then I've got my water filter and just the back flush kit. So inside this little kit here, I've got everything to boil water, to filter water, all that stuff in this kit. So in just these two little kits, I've got my fire and my water covered. And you know, I thought it was pretty cool to do that. And obviously, you know, there's other things that I've got in my pack. I've already got my hammock and my tarp condensed down all in one bag, and I'll do a video on that in the future and actually show you how all that works, because it's actually pretty cool how it all comes out together. But anyway, this is just my little water filter kit here. And then to make these videos, it takes a lot of batteries and electronics and stuff like that. And I try to keep that stuff kind of out of the videos. A lot of times you'll see me carry my pack. I'll be walking. But what you don't see is a lot of times there's a lot of other camera gear with me that's kind of packed off to the side, so you don't actually see that when I'm walking through. But what I did was another pack. You know, I told you I get down a rabbit hole, and I'm ordering little packs now. So, but this turned out really cool. This has got my camera charger in it. It's got my big battery. It's got two smaller batteries, backup batteries. My earbuds these are nice in camp, especially if you're in camp with other people, and at night you go to bed. You don't really want to be bothering people if you're laying in your hammock or your tent or whatever, and you're wanting to watch a video or something to kind of help you get to sleep. Earbuds are a nice addition to your kit. But along those lines, I've got camera batteries in here. I've got my light in here, which looks like it needs to be charged. I'll have to charge that. And then I've got like a little lens cleaner and stuff like that. But so anyway, that's another little kit. But I really want to get more organized with my pack and stuff, and that's kind of what I decided to do here with these little packs. And I think they'll make it nicer for me to be able to pack everything down in my pack itself, and then I can just easily reach in there. You know, I've got to start a fire. I know exactly which one is my fire kit, and I think that'll make it a lot easier for me to be more organized. Anyway, I'm not an organized person. You can ask my wife. If you guys saw my side of the couch, you would realize that I'm not the organized one in our family. So I'm trying to do a little better. I guess I should have asked earlier, how do I sound? Am I too loud? Yeah, my buddy Brian. Everybody say congratulations to Brian, Titan Preparedness Channel. They just hit 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, buddy. I'm very, very happy for you. And then he also shouted me out in his video, which I appreciate that too, you know.
Lincoln says hi to Uncle John too.
And my little buddy Lincoln, my nephew. Hey Lincoln, he likes to watch my videos, so he's my little buddy now. Sometimes he's kind of shy with me, and it takes him a little while to warm up. But it doesn't take too long, and me and him's playing the monster game, running back and forth, scaring each other. So I really, really enjoy hanging out with him. It won't be long, and we're gonna have his little butt out on a camping trip. So now you see I've got my little packs going here. But if we're going to do camping out of the kayak, obviously I had to have another pack, right? I mean, that just makes sense. So
You got more bags than me.
So I've got a dry bag. And I got the 35-liter dry bag. It's a Field and Stream dry bag, so had to get it in the right color, you know. But this will actually allow us to safely pack our gear. I can put everything in here that really needs to stay dry, and then the things that don't absolutely have to, I can use, you know, a cheaper bag. But, you know, honestly, if you guys watched the Walmart dry bag review, those things actually work. The little Walmart dry bags actually work, so I'll be getting a couple more of those to use for smaller things. I've used those things for all kind of stuff, for like food bags, hanging food bags, and all that kind of stuff. So they're actually really nice to have. Yeah, Jesse said, congratulations, Brian. You know, it doesn't seem like 1,000 subscribers doesn't sound like all that much when you look at these huge YouTube channels. But it's work, man. This YouTube thing is work. It's literally another job. And it's a job that we're not getting paid for. You know, there's some perks here and there, like you know, my Grizzly coffee and stuff like that, which is awesome. But we're not actually getting paid for it, and we shell out a lot of money. You know, right here, you're talking, just in this little section here, there's, you know, probably 20 bucks, $25. I know this was close to 25 bucks. Not to mention the stuff that's inside these things. This was another, what was this, $29.99 or like 30 bucks.
Did
so
you say where you got the blue one?
The blue one I just got off of Amazon. So it's, you know, I'll put a link in the description. I kind of dropped the ball on that stuff. I didn't link everything before. So if you guys want to actually go back and look at these things, I'll put a link in the description for them, and you'll have to come back, watch the video again, and look for the links. But so kind of talking about the subscriber thing. I think right now we're at like 453 subscribers. And I was trying to think, you know, for my 500 subscribers, what I wanted to do as a giveaway. And right now I'm averaging about 45 subs in 30 days. That's the last thing I saw anyway. It was like I averaged 45 subs in the last 30 days. And so that puts us a little over a month, right about a month away from hopefully hitting the 500 subs. So I was thinking about it, like what would I want to do for the 500 subs? And 500 is huge for me. I remember when we were trying to hit the 50 subs, and then we were trying to hit 100 subs, and so 500 is huge for me. So I kind of wanted to give back and do something cool for you guys, but I don't want to make it something that, okay, here's what you guys are shooting for. Here's what you guys are, you know, subbing for and all that stuff. I kind of want to do something fun for me, for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a mystery box. And so somebody will win a mystery box, and it's going to have a handful of things in it that I pick out. And it's going to be things that I would like to have or that I actually own for camping. And it'll be a camping type prize. So if you're not really into camping, or you're not interested in the prize, just, you know, if I call your name out when we do the thing, just let me know. Or let me know that you're not interested in winning it or whatever. But it'll be a camping type giveaway. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for me to actually put all this stuff together. So, let's see. Brian said, thanks Jesse and Aaron. Are the Walmart dry bags any good? I know the white ones work, but I don't know about the colored ones. The little colored dry bags actually work really good. I took one and I put a roll of toilet paper in it, and I submerged that thing in a bucket of water. I got a video on it. I submerged it in a bucket of water. I figured, you know, if anything is going to show you dampness on it, it would be the toilet paper. So it actually worked out really, really well. I was very, very surprised. Now, durability long term, I don't know how long they would actually hold up. I haven't really put them through their paces like that. But they actually kept the toilet paper dry. Oh,
cool.
Very, very cool. So Brian said, let me know when you get closer and I'll send you some stuff for the winter. That's really cool. I appreciate that, buddy. I really do.
You and the winter.
Oh, for me and the winter. So it'll be for me to put in for the winter, I'm sure. So, but that'd be really, really cool. So now I wanted to talk about something else. It's getting to a point where the nights are getting hotter, changing things out in our packs, and some of the things that I'm fixing to be changing out in my pack, actually for this weekend I'll be changing them out. I'm going to change out my underquilt. You know, I won't be needing that underquilt anymore. I don't foresee, anyway. So I'll be taking my underquilt out of there. My Gsi Adventure Blanket. That thing is really, really good for winter time. I was actually very, very surprised with that thing. But it's a little bit hot, and I've got a whoopee, and that whoopee packs down really small, so I'll be putting my whoopee in there, and I think I can put my whoopee in the pack or in the bag with my little pillow, so that'll be nice to kind of have those things condensed down too. But you know, another one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I think I'm going to be trying to get another one of those CNOC bags so I can filter more than just my canteen at one time. You know, in the summertime, you need a lot more water, especially if you're going to be doing, you know, hiking in, camping and stuff like that, which I want to do. Which you guys, I should have brought those out here. I didn't bring them. I'm going to try to be smart this year. The past few years I have gotten eaten up by chiggers and poison ivy and stuff like that, so I invested in some pants to wear. Crazy, I know. I invested in some pants to wear when I go camping, and I invested in some 511, I can't remember what the actual specific model is, but some 511 high top boots. They've got the side zip on there. I've seen people say that the side zip blows out quick, and I'm hoping they'll last, but I'm having some issues with my ankles, and I think those kind of having a little more ankle support is going to help me out. But so I've got pants to wear for hiking.
And you don't normally ever wear pants?
I don't normally ever wear pants. Like in the winter time, in the dead of winter, I will walk out first thing in the morning when it's freezing cold, and I'll stand there in my shorts for a few minutes and be like, okay, can I handle this until it warms up? Because I absolutely hate wearing pants. I think maybe that might be the Native American in me, that, you know, I kind of want to drop back to just a loincloth, but that's not acceptable.
You can't shoe horses in a loincloth.
I doubt very seriously anybody would want me wearing a loincloth anyway, but shoeing horses in a loincloth would be very inappropriate, we'll just say that. But yeah, I think maybe, I don't know, I just don't like to have my legs covered up. I don't feel like I can get around to as many, you know, activities with pants on, but I'm going to try it anyway. It may be short-lived, but I know last year I freaking got eat up a couple of times by the chiggers, or the red bugs, chiggers, and poison ivy, and I would like to try to avoid that this year. And ticks, I can't tell you how many ticks I've had on me the last few years, and knock on wood, I haven't had any kind of side effects or bad, you know, stuff happen from that, and I've been really, really lucky.
You got Steve in England.
Oh, so Steve Taylor, he says definitely anything to do with hammocking, sleeping outdoors, he's fixated. Hoping to be out in the hammock tomorrow night. I'm going to take my hammock this weekend, and I'm going to take my hammock this weekend and camp with it. I do have a plan. I want to put together a old school tramping kit. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, not like a hoochie dress and, you know, that kind of tramp. Back in the day, although I might be able to pull off a hoochie dress now that I'm kind of slimming down, I'm 20 pounds down. I might need to rethink some things. I'm talking loincloths and hoochie dresses here.
Daddy asked to please spare us.
This live stream has gone awry, and
but on the tramping thing, Aaron actually just said that you should do a video with the Civil War style bedroll in camp.
Yeah, so that would be really cool. I want to put together an old school kit. I'm not a ground dweller per se. I just don't like sleeping in tents. I don't know why. Honestly, I really don't. Um, but I want to put together an old school camping setup with a old school bushcraft pack, some canvas tarps, like a bedroll, like Aaron was saying, and really try to get back to the root of what I want to be doing. I'm a gear guy. As you guys can see, I'm a freaking gear guy. I love gadgets. I love the newest. Yeah, give me the new, you know, firebox. Let me try that out. Let me try the new grill out. Let me, you know, all that stuff. But I kind of want to get back to the basics, back to the old school way to do it. I actually found a pack on Sportsman's Guide for like 49 bucks that I want to order. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but it's not far. My finger's like itching on it. I really want it. But it's a Romanian military pack, and it's all canvas and leather straps, and it looks old school bushcraft. And I really want to get that thing, but I want to get that and like some canvas tarps to actually just set up old school camp. You know, I really want to try that. And I want to do one of the trips, kind of a side note of that. One of the trips that I want to do like a 3-day trip on the kayak, where I would do like a 3-day catch and cook trip, which may really increase my weight loss because I'm not a very good fisherman. I get lucky sometimes, but I'm not very good. But I think that would be awesome to do, just a 3-day trip on the kayak and do a catch and cook. But anyway, getting back to the other, I would like to be able to go out. Right now is the best time to do it too, because everything that is wild edible is popping out right now. Spiderwort, wild like garlic, onions. There's a lot of things, like we seen some wild garlic the other day right on the edge of the river, and it smelled so good. I saw a loose cow earlier today. I could have wild foraged a steak. I don't know if they can still hang you for cattle rustling or not, so I kind of steered away from that, but that would have been nice. Could have wild foraged that steak, maybe some wild onions, wild garlic. That would have been kind of nice. But yeah, I'd like to get back to kind of doing some of the like more basic stuff. And yeah, I mean, obviously, is that something you guys would be interested in seeing? Okay, let me catch up on a few of these. Let's see.
He said that he needs to lose some pounds. And how did you lose the pounds?
Okay, so I've lost 20 pounds, and that last freaking pound took like 2 weeks. It was teetering on that last 20 pounds. I'd sit there and I'd jump on the scale, and it would be like 20 pounds, 20 pounds, 20 pounds, 19 pounds. And it was just driving me nuts. And but basically what we did was we just went kind of low carb. And honestly, we did the low carb, not even like super strict low carb. We just cut out a bunch of the stuff that we were eating before: breads, starches, potatoes, anything delicious, or sweet, you know, that kind of stuff. But we give ourselves, we don't do a cheat day. We do one cheat meal a week, roughly one cheat meal a week. I feel like a cheat day gives you a little bit too much. If you go through a cheat meal, you can kind of easily burn that back off, but a cheat day kind of makes you want to get back in the rut of doing the wrong thing. So, and one of the things that I try not to do is, even when we have a cheat meal, I don't have a cheat drink. Like my drink tonight, even though I know, you know, diet sodas are bad for you, my drink tonight is Evan Williams, and this is, what is it, Dr. Pepper Zero?
Yeah, and cream soda.
It's like a Dr. Pepper Zero cream soda or something. It's really, really good with the Evan Williams.
But 0 carbs.
0 carbs.
Although I
So,
don't know about that Evan Williams.
the Evan Williams is dark, so it's probably got some carbs in it. I don't know, but it is. So you're gonna have a little bit of something. I did good today. So, and that's kind of what we do too. Is if we know something that we're gonna eat tonight is gonna be a little more carbs, we do a little bit better for breakfast and lunch, and then we kind of give ourselves that that leeway in the evenings. But we still, like, even that being said, we try not to eat bread and starches and stuff like that. So, yeah, Johnny, anything delicious. That's kind of how it works. Brian said keto and low carb is how he lost his. We looked at the keto stuff, and I just can't pull off the keto thing, I don't think. That's a little too strict for me, and I know I could drop a lot more if I did, but
We do the lazy keto.
yeah, we kind of do the lazy keto thing. Let me look through here a little bit more, see what we got.
Now,
Oh, Aaron said he's having some wild turkey on the rocks.
Yeah.
Nice.
He said you needed a TP to go with your loincloth.
If I get a TP, I'm getting a loincloth. You guys just, I mean, those two things are gonna go together.
I know that the Steve, he said he's got one of those D&D or
DD.
hammocks.
Yeah. So I've got the DD, but my hammock is just some little cheap. It's a double hammock, but it's a cheap double hammock. I got off of Amazon a long time ago, and the thing is freaking comfortable. I bet we didn't spend $30 on it, but it's super comfortable, and it's, if you know, I rig it right, get the right sag in it, I can lay just as flat. Now, having said that, here's something else, talking about the gear that I'm going to be changing out for summertime. I have a hammock that's got the built-in bug net on it, and I've talked about this before. I cannot get the thing to set up comfortable. You can't get the right sag in it and make the bug net work correctly. It's all integrated, and I can't make it work. So what we did was we bought, Sarah, for her hammock too, we did the same thing, but we bought the external bug netting, and one of the things that I really like about that a lot is it actually completely envelops you in netting. So whereas before the mosquitoes would stay off my face and my arms and stuff, they could still get to me through my back because my hammock's a single layer. But the actual netting that we got, it keeps them off of you completely because you're fully enveloped in this bug netting. So that's something I'm going to be switching out to. What are you laughing at over there? Aaron, are you causing trouble? What did he say? He said I'll start calling you Tim Bears. That's funny. I've been called a lot worse, I can tell you that. But anyway, I kind of just wanted to set out here tonight. Now, I wanted to shoot a video specifically on these little packs and kind of go through them a little more in depth, and I'll probably do that here in the future. But I didn't have time. This little pack my water filter pack didn't come in until yesterday, and I didn't really have time to shoot it all and get it edited. It takes me a while to edit these videos. So I figured I would just go through the live stream and everything tonight. But I'll have a good video up for you next week. I think that's about all I had that I wanted to cover tonight.
Yes, Steve said that he does like the bug net on that DD one.
Yeah, you know, is your bug net, does it go all the way around, or is the bottom of yours a double layer, Steve? Because that's the only thing I didn't like about mine, or one of the things that I didn't like about mine with the bug netting. One, I couldn't get the sag right. To get the bug netting to stay up off of me right, you had to pull the hammock really tight, and I don't like that. I like to have the proper sag in my hammock. But the other thing is that hammock, and again, it's a cheaper hammock. I am a freaking cheapskate. I try to get by with budget gear, and I know that's a problem. But that hammock has a single layer on the bottom of it, so the bugs could still bite me through my back. I mean, and they would freaking tear me up sometimes. Also, I apologize, kind of the crotch shot look to this thing. Try to keep my leg here because I have respect for you guys, and I don't want to be doing that to you. But anyway, I was trying to get the whole thing set up where you could have a fire and all that stuff, and I just couldn't get it figured out right. And my wife came out here and, you know, figured it all out for me. And oh hey, what's up, Cliff? Jesse said the background looks gnarly. I guess just the dark and the fire. But what was I saying? Oh, I just couldn't get everything set up where I didn't have the shot. I want the fire in here. So for you guys to get the fire, you get the crotch. That's just how it works. I'm sorry.
At least there's no loincloth.
No loincloth as of yet. Can you imagine? It'd be bad. No loincloth yet. I may have to work on that though. So Steve said his is a so Steve said his is a double layer, which I know the double layer really makes a huge difference on the bottom of your hammock. It kind of keeps them from being able to bite you through that. So let's see. He said the DD ones are really good when it comes to the mesh because of the Scottish midges are so small. So in the southeast of England, it's ideal. So really here we don't really have the like midges like that. I don't think we've got the that thing is getting hot. We've got, like, if you're on the coast, we have like the little sand fleas and the sand flies. I don't know if that's similar. I don't think that's similar. I don't know. I guess I should have thought that out. But anyway, I guess, I don't know, you guys. What's the smallest thing we'd have to deal with? Mosquitoes?
Gnats?
Maybe biting gnats. That might be the smallest thing that we would have to deal with. No-see-ums. I don't know, is no-see-ums kind of the same thing as the midges, maybe? I'll have to look into that. But, oh, Jesse said the background was blue a few minutes ago, and it looked awesome. I'll have to go back through the video and watch that. I might be able to steal a snapshot out of that. That'd be kind of cool. So Brian said, does the bug net have a ridge line installed? Yeah, it does have the ridge line installed, but it's got like a stupid double ridge line thing, and you cannot get the thing to, or I can't anyway, get it to where you can have the correct sag in your hammock and also have the ridge lines tight. It's like either end of it still sags in. I don't know, it's stupid. I guess if I bought a better hammock, I might not have that problem, but at this point, with the little additional bug netting thing we've got, it pretty much covers it. So Steve says, Scottish midge is minute, but I'm glad I'm not in Scotland. That's somewhere, honestly, Scotland is somewhere that I would love to visit. There's a select few places in this world that I would like to go. Scotland and Ireland are two of the places I would love to visit. I would love to go to England, and, you know, kind of go, kind of that, just the coastline and all that stuff out there would be really awesome. But, like, Ireland to me just seems like it's, like, so lush and green, and I could be completely wrong, but, you know, that's something I think I would love to go do. Yeah, Jesse said sand gnats. I hate sand gnats. Sand gnats, I remember, see, I play in a band too, and a long time ago, our band played on the coast in the Gulf, a place called Cedar Key, and we got literally devoured by sand gnats down there. It was just crazy. I'd never want to do that again. You know, our family has, like, Irish and Scottish blood, too, along with the Native American. And that's why I've got, like, red in my beard and stuff. But I would love to go visit, like, Scotland and Ireland and go check that stuff out. I read a book, it's been a couple years ago now. I'd like to find it again. It was sort of a mystery about, you know, these guys that were, I guess they were running from the law, and they were kind of skipping between Scotland and Ireland and the different clans and stuff, and just the way it was all described was incredible. I would love to go check that stuff out. So I'm rambling now, you guys. I have made it through my list of notes here, and now I'm just on a tangent. So, I guess, let's see, Steve said he lives in Kent, known as the Garden of England, but a bit too close to London for me, he says. So, I watch some YouTube channels from England. Kent Survival, I think, is one of them, or something. I can't remember exactly what his name is, but I really enjoy his channel. But so, what's the deal with being able to go camp in England? There's no, like, am I wrong? There's no, like, wild land that you can actually just go find a place to camp. It all has to be in, like, a real designated area. So Brian says he's got to go. Gotta go feed the babies. 10-4 sounds good, man. I appreciate it, and again, congratulations on your 1,000 subs.
Where is Hayes?
So Hayes Outdoors, he's somewhere in England too, I believe.
I think so, because he.
Yeah, I believe Hayes Outdoors. Steve, do you watch Hayes? Hell, you guys are in England. Y'all are probably neighbors, right? I don't know how that works. That's like everybody, you know, in America. They think that, you know, oh, you're in America, you know this guy, and that dude's 1,000 miles away probably. Yeah, Kent Survival. That's right. He's got some really, really awesome videos, and kind of some of his traditional kit. That's kind of some of the stuff that I would like to try to get. So I guess Steve said that he'd love to be sitting around the fire chewing the fat. Yeah, I'd love to, like, if you have me over, Steve, I'll fly over and come sit around your fire.
Yeah, I guess they can't just go camp.
Okay, no right to roam, he said. So, they have to stealth camp it, or find private land. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I've seen that on there, and that's kind of tough, man. I know out here you kind of got to be careful, but there is places that we can still kind of get out and go camp. Plus we've got, well, like, I don't know. Do you guys have? Let's see. I don't know if do you guys have like actual designated campsites though, I guess, huh? Like we have like national forests and stuff like that. I know in Canada they have crown land and stuff like that. I don't know if that's kind of the same for you guys.
He said he's watched Hayes.
Oh yeah, Hayes. I know Hayes he's probably not everybody's cup of tea. He's a lot like me in the fact though that he kind of dabbles in a lot of different things. And I think that's part of what kind of brings my channel down a little bit, is I haven't condensed it down to like one specific thing. I do want to do like the stealth camping on my mountain bike. I want to do the camping on my kayak. I want to do the hiking, camping, the road tripping, and that kind of stuff. It's I know to really be successful in this, you got to condense it down. That's really not what I want to do. So if I'm never really successful in this, that's fine. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So yeah, see, Steve said not really designated near him. That's tough, man. I feel for you, man. He said he always stealth it in public park woodland. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, man, to get out there. I'm telling you. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Steve, I appreciate you from England. That's awesome, man. What, like, I don't know. Yeah, what time is it where you're at? It's like 8:55 in the evening here. So, like, Jesse, I appreciate you always being here. Aaron, Greg, Brian, I appreciate all you guys being here. Cliff, I appreciate you being here, buddy. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Johnny, I appreciate you being here. My beautiful wife, I appreciate her being here beside me, keeping me on track somewhat. Did I miss anybody? Who did I miss?
I think, right when we started.
Russell, Countryside Russell. Appreciate you being here. So, again, if you're not subscribed to this channel, which I'm sure, everybody here is subscribed, but if you're not, hit the subscribe button for me. If you're watching this after the whole thing has gone down and you've made it to this point in this craziness, you made it this far, might as well hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Share my videos. That's another thing that would really, really help. If you find a video that you really like, share that thing to your social medias. People, the more people we can get to watch these videos, the better we'll do, and the quicker we'll get to the 500 subs, and one of you guys will get that mystery box. So, let's see.
What? 2 a.m.
Oh, wow. Dude, what are you doing up so late? Or early, I guess. I get insomnia, so it could be that. I do that myself. Let's see. Yeah, it would be fun. Jesse said it'd be fun to get everybody together. I've got my little outdoor kitchen here. It's called the Green Frog Saloon. We could all get everybody here and cook something and just have a really, really good time. Maybe break out the guitars.
We got room to camp.
And what's that?
We got room for people to camp.
We got room for people to camp here. Maybe we'll have to do that one of these days. Just have a big camp out here. And, man, that would be fun. To have a big camp out, get a bunch of people here. and do just a huge live stream. That would be awesome. So Steve said, Bushwhacker Man and Girl Outdoors do that. Let's see. He said, me, I'm just grateful for the fresh air and bird song. Again, I just said I was going to get off of here. But we recently, this spring, kind of got into the bird feeders. And on my Facebook page, I was doing these bird feeder lives. And the birds have kind of slowed down, I guess, and kind of made their way out. But there for a little while, man, we had those bird feeders were rocking. There was constantly birds there, and I really enjoyed that. It was neat to do the live streams on Facebook with the birds, and you could just kind of hear the chirping and hear them like pecking at the little seeds and stuff. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, Aaron said he could bring his guitar. Jesse could bring his. Oh, he said he's waiting for the milkman to deliver his milk. How freaking awesome would that be? But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I'm ready to go eat some dinner. I haven't eaten yet. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Again, hit the like button, share the videos, go back through, watch all the videos. There's over 100 of them now. So go back, watch all the videos. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. If there's something that we've done in the past and haven't done it in a while and you want to see more of that, let me know. I kind of get in this rut of doing kind of the same things over and over again, and I kind of want to make sure I'm not doing that. So if you guys see something you want, or you know something you want to see and we haven't done it in a while, leave me a comment, let me know. I appreciate you guys watching this video again. I'll see you next time.